Spiders, the most iconic of all arthropods. They often receive an unfairly bad reputation. They're hairy, adorned with multiple eyes, and some species possess venom that's potent enough to kill fully grown humans. Yet, why do these attributes garner such negativity? We as humans have hair and create weapons that can be deadly. But despite this, we tend to look down upon spiders, even though they exhibit remarkable traits. There's a reason they've thrived for so long. They've evolved into some of the most effective predators on the planet, possessing skills that would impress even larger predators. I mean, the second most popular hero in the world is literally Webweaver, but if spiders are so impressive, one might wonder how they'd fare in a fantasy setting. Surely, creatures like goblins, dragons, and demons would overshadow them completely, right? So I'm a Spider, So What is a Japanese light novel and anime series that follows the story of an ordinary high school spider who suddenly finds himself reincarnated in another world as a spider. Throughout the series, Kumoko's nature as a spider plays a significant role in her survival strategy. She utilizes her web spinning abilities, venom, and agility to outsmart and defeat. Let's dive deeper into how the spider from another world managed to survive one of the most dangerous places on the planet and helped raise the stocks by spiders by a massive— you didn't hear anything. Just go about your day. Imagine this. You have no friends, no social life, outside of playing games and watching anime. To you, this isn't much of a bother. These are the best moments of your life, as far as you're concerned. However, eventually, you have to make your way to school. Hell on Earth. Here, you have no friends and zero social skills. You try to make yourself invisible, but for some reason, you still attract negative attention. Just when you thought that things would stay like this for the next few years, something strange happens. You're no longer in our world. You're no longer even human. Instead, you've been resurrected as a spider-type monster known as a small, lesser pterodactyl. The name sounds kinda fire, but upon observation, you aren't all that different from a normal spider you find on Earth. Just slightly larger than usual. Well, whatever, you definitely can't stay here. Sibling rivalry is taken to a whole new level, but there's not exactly anywhere else to go. You've unfortunately found yourself in the Great Elro Labyrinth, a massive, multi-layered underground labyrinth filled with a variety of hazards. The labyrinth is home to a diverse array of creatures, ranging from relatively weak monsters to extremely powerful and deadly beings. These include various types of spiders, dragons, and other fantastical creatures, each with unique abilities and behaviors. Don't believe for a second that you can make friends with them though. The monsters are often aggressive and territorial, posing a constant threat to anyone trying to navigate the labyrinth. Not exactly the best place for a spider to be trapped in. For Kumoko, the labyrinth is a proving ground. She must navigate it and survive as many perils to grow stronger and gain the abilities necessary to escape. Thankfully for her, she has at least one ally that can help her in this time of immense need. The system, or otherwise known as the appraisal lady, is a disembodied force and voice that allows Kumiko to access a variety of abilities. It takes on a video game-like leveling system that breaks down abilities into skills. One of the most useful she has is appraisal, which allows her to see and break down a target's information, like levels, status, titles, and skills. With this, she can tell exactly if the opponent she's up against is worth fighting or not. But sure, she knows what her enemies are capable of, but she's still just an overgrown spider. How exactly does that help her? Well, it helps quite a lot, actually. She's a spider, but she also lives in an incredibly heightened reality, meaning the spiders here have the potential to be much stronger than the spiders on Earth. Let's start with the most defining traits of spiders. Spiders are known for their immense speed and agility. Generally, spiders possess several adaptations that allow them to move quickly and maneuver with great precision. This is an incredibly important trait to have, especially in a labyrinth as dangerous as this one. Kumoko is equipped with several adaptations that enable her to move quickly and with great agility, which often allows her to outmaneuver larger monsters and their attacks. Her small size and lightweight body gives them a significant advantage in terms of speed and maneuverability. Unlike larger monsters, which may have more mass and inertia to contend with, she can change direction rapidly and activate momentary bursts of speed, making it difficult for monsters to predict her movements. The agility and speed of Kumoko is further enhanced by her ability to climb and navigate complex surfaces. This capability allows her to escape predators by climbing quickly out of reach. It helps that she has several pairs of eyes, massively expanding her field of vision. Her speed and agility are tied to the levels in the system. The increases her speed, the more she decides to run. This is a good thing too because her body is actually pretty fragile, prone to getting dismembered or broken easily. As long as she stays on the move though, most opponents will be worn down slowly in terms of both their stamina and magic reserves. But by far a spider's most important tool is their webs. They are incredibly efficient traps for catching insects, ensuring a steady supply of food with minimal effort. They provide a safe home base where spiders can rest and hide from predators. But since you know Kumoko is a fantasy world spider, her webs can do a lot more. They are a highly effective, multi-purpose tool that lets her do things normal spiders wouldn't. Firstly, the strength of her webs are insane, able to immobilize creatures that range from the size of a human to full-on dragons. They are also sturdy and durable, enough to form house-like structures. After gaining the skill Threat Control, Kumoko is able to manipulate the size and direction of her webs to a precise degree, making it easier for her to web up her enemies from a distance. She even took a page from Peter Parker and uses the webs to swing across the battlefield to avoid danger. With time and patience, the webs only become more durable and versatile, eventually being able to be controlled at an atomic level. There's one more ability in a spider's arsenal. There's the lifeblood of Kumoko's fighting style. Spider venom is a specialized, complex mixture of chemicals produced by the spiders and delivered through their fangs. The venom attacks the nervous system, destroys tissue, and breaks down the body from the inside, making sure the prey is quickly immobilized and easy for the spider to consume. Kumoko's venom pretty much functions the same way. Upon biting a target, she can inject her venom into them. The venom will then begin destroying her prey from the inside until they're dead. This venom, just like her other skills, becomes more powerful the more she uses it, to the point where it can kill targets much larger than herself. The fangs aren't the only medium for poison. She has a skill called poison synthesis, which allows her to create a massive poison from her mana. This poison ball can then be used as a projectile to chuck at her enemies, or forcefully chugged down their throats, which can kill them much faster. Eventually, she learns a skill called Poison Attack, which passively allows her to inflict poison damage with her body. She combines her speed, agility, webs, and poison to create a highly effective combat style that involves dodging her enemy's strikes and waiting for the prime opportunity to web them up or drown them in poison. However, this fighting style isn't always ideal. Sure, she can dispatch most foes, but there are monsters like the Earth Dragon, Araba, who require a lot more firepower. That's why Kumoko needed to learn magic. Spiders are arachnids and rely on natural abilities and behaviors. The concept of spiders using magic is a fictional idea found in mythology and fantasy stories. Well, thank God, this is one of those stories. And thank God, Kumoko has access to some of the best spells in the universe. Heretic magic allows her to create illusions. Dark magic allows her to summon and control darkness. Spatial magic allows her to create portals and teleport herself to previously visited locations. Earth magic allows her to control the earth. Wind magic allows her to control wind. Water magic allows her to control water. Fire magic allows her to control fire. Light magic allows her to control light. Healing magic allows her to heal herself. She has all of these mostly thanks to the skill Wisdom, which allows her to cast magic without having the associated skill, and adds extra MP to a spell, increasing its power. Magic isn't all she has. She also has a variety of eye-based abilities, including Evil Eye, allowing her to inflict ailments to her target just by looking at them. Jinx Evil Eye drains the MP, HP, and SP of the target and adds it to her own. Inert Evil Eye freezes the target in time. Petrifying Evil Eye blocks the target's senses. Repellent Evil Eye pushes the target away or towards herself. Annihilating Evil Eye turns the target into dust. Sealing Evil Eye seals the target's skills. Anti-magic Evil Eye disrupts the target's magic. Warped Evil Eye twists the space around the target to crush them. Future Sight accurately predicts the future up to a couple seconds. Telescope vision allows her to see further. Because she has 8 eyes, she can use multiple abilities at the same time. You might think that Kumoko would get quickly overwhelmed by these variety of abilities, but surprisingly, she doesn't. And that's because of an ability unique to her. She acquired a skill called Parallel Minds. This ability allows her to split her consciousness into multiple independent entities, each capable of thinking and acting separately. She has 3 minds. Body Mind that focuses on her physical skills. Magic Mind number 1 and Magic Mind number 2 focuses on managing all her magic-based skills. The separate minds can communicate and coordinate with each other. This allows for complex strategies and multitasking, significantly enhancing Kumoko's combat prowess and efficiency. By dividing her consciousness, Kumoko can manage the mental load more effectively, preventing her from becoming overwhelmed in high-stress situations. There's a few more skills she has, but those are actually heavily tied to her human form, Shiori, who I consider to be sorta a separate character entirely, so I might return to her later. Anyways, Kumoko, just like Peter Parker, shows us just how cool spiders can be by surviving against the greatest of odds and somehow coming out on top.
But forgot some details. First, Spider-Girl can eat certain monsters and gain their skills. Also, when she's leveled up enough, she'll evolve and become an even more powerful spider. Now fuck off.